there's this thing, it's called the lacrosse wall, and it's basically just this mesh, I don't even know how to describe it, it's just like a mesh wall. And it bounces off, you throw the ball and it comes that much harder at you. And I just remember I'd chuck it as hard as I could at this wall and then take it and pretend it was a defender and just like stutter step around it, and I'd just do all these different moves around it to try and, like, I'd even think of new ones. I didn't have a name for them, but I'd use them in games and it would work for me. So, but if anyone had seen me in my backyard doing these things, they would have thought, like, they wouldn't have known what to think. They probably would have sat there and laughed at me, but to me, just doing those little things it bettered my performance more than anything. Like, going to practice, I'd learn stuff. I'd learn different dodges and stuff, but I'd never really, in a game, you don't really think of that until, like, I was able to practice it on my own, and just kind of getting comfortable with new things in my own mind was important to me. So, like, I'd spend hours in my backyard just, like, taking the ball and doing as many, I'd even stand still and just kind of fake, like, do a couple pump fakes here and there on both sides until I'd get it right. Or even stick tricks. I'd just start throwing my stick around, trying to keep the ball in it, and just like all that kind of thing. And it was just sometimes my mom, I'd see her like peering out the window, and she'd just kind of like laugh and kind of wouldn't really know what I was doing, but wouldn't question it either. Yeah, and so I'd come up with new things, and I'd bring it to practice, and I'd say, "Oh, coach, look at this!" Like, and I just remembered feeling that much more comfortable with my stick in a game, and being able to do that, like, new things in a game that no one else had really seen before. So, and it was really working for me. So it got me that much more, like, of an advantage.